in here. So we talked about Laura. So let's talk about, now that you're out of the military now, you know, and you're talking with all of us, such as like Shakidra over here, me, you know, your neighbors. How informed or uninformed are we of really what's happening in the world today?
I think it's really hard to be informed. I mean, I can't watch a news channel these days without being annoyed, be it on the left or the right, because it's always overstated.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know. I don't have great advice. I pay pretty good money to subscribe to the Financial Times because it's a newspaper that I feel is as balanced as there is.
Okay.
And I get The Economist, which is this weekly tome you get of more information.
Yep, you showed it to me. Yep, I looked that over.
And that's not cheap either, but it's also relatively centered. The Wall Street Journal is good, a little right of center probably. The New York Times is certainly left of center. So it's hard to read anything, and I can't find anything on the news I can watch without being bothered by overstatement. And that's why I go back to that year of law school that I appreciate, because I don't like making arguments that have to use exaggeration, use overstatement, make implications that by association make you think the direction that the writer wants you to think.
Right.
I'm not looking for persuasive
just tell the
journalism,
facts. Right.
Unless it's the editorial.
Right.
I'm looking for what's going on.
Right.
And what's
What's
the balance,
really happening.
and it's extraordinarily hard to find. So yeah, how do you do that?
Well, what should we do as Americans? I mean, I'm in the military, such as, you know, I don't have any children in the military, but it's because it's, what is it now to now, 7% of the population, serve in our military forces. What should we be doing as Americans? If you were talking to me, and I'm a mother of kids that I want to protect, our freedom. What would you say to somebody that, such as myself?
Well, we still have a lot of patriots in the country, and
Right.
I think we still have we do find ways to come together when we have a real problem as a country. And I was reading a book about Jefferson recently, and he felt that politics were in the sewer back then. So it's not like we haven't had these times where it's really bad and we feel it's unsolvable. So these are the unsolvables. Okay, maybe we're there now again, but we've been there many times before. So I think doing your best to stay informed and just be critical of what you're reading. Even when it's something you agree with, be critical of it.
Right.
Okay, this is generally in line with what I think, but I still wouldn't have said it this way and this way and this way, because those are all overstatements.
They're exaggerated.
Be critical of what you're reading, even when you agree with it. Yeah.
Right.